Warm welcome. Good evening, everyone. All parents, dear students, welcome to Abhinav Career Scope webinar series of career opportunities. Okay, let's welcome Mehek also, today's speaker. Welcome Mehek to this webinar series.
Thank you,
Let me
ma'am.
introduce myself. I am Reena Bhutada. I am a career counselor and director at Abhinav Career Scope Pune. I am purely into education counseling. I am conducting the aptitude test, one-to-one counseling for choosing the stream selection, for choosing the career. Also, what are the strength, weaknesses, the choices of the students. So we understand through the aptitude test and one-to-one counseling. I am also involved in admission process guidance for engineering, medical, architecture, and design. This is I also author of engineering cutoff book, and currently I'm running 17 WhatsApp group in which 5,000 parents are there who are getting the benefit of latest updates on educational. So these are my activities, few activities. Now I would like to introduce Mehek for this in this webinar. Mehek Solanki, Miss Mehek Solanki, she did her schooling from St. Mary's School in Pune. She passed elementary and intermediate drawing exams with A plus grade. This is super awesome. Congratulations, Mehek. This is like a great achievement. She studied her commerce in 11th and 12th. She got admission in NIFT Gandhinagar in 2017. And we already discussed this, Miss Mehek Solanki got AIR 425 in 2017. Again, a great achievement. She will be finishing her B-Days course in 2021. That means immediate next year. Mehek is also a basketball player. She is preparing for her PG entrance for NID, UCID and abroad. So this is about the Mehek. Now we will start with the actual discussion, but before that I will request all the parents, please put all your questions, queries, any doubt about the design courses in the chat box so that I will take all your queries one by one. So let's start with the actual discussion. Just give me 1 minute. Now I will be taking questions for Mehek. Mehek, my first question, can you tell us about your journey from 10th to NIFT Gandhinagar? Over to you, Mehek.
So I wasn't very sure as to what designing I want to go into, but I was very sure that I wanted to do something creative and go into the designing field. So after 10th, I went to this ma'am, Sarita Dhimte. So she has private classes for all these designing students, and she guides you through it, and she'll guide you through your exams and everything. And she helped me a lot. And after that, I gave my exams for NIFT and NID. And so yeah, so after that, I got my rank, and I decided to do textile designing in NID. Sorry, in NIFT.
Okay.
Yes.
Now my next question is like how you prepared for the NID NIFT overall for design course during your 11th and 12th.
Practically, so we did a lot of drawing and a lot of hand skills, but other than so, if you like, if we want to like get into any design college, there are two things which are very important. That is the creative ability and the general ability. So creative ability is your that is English and maths, and general knowledge is very important as well. So I did a lot of studying for that in 2 years, and then I gave all my exams.
Wow, you said perfectly. GK and creative skills are very important, right? So this is about your 11, but how did you manage your 11th,
Yes.
12th board study also and NIT preparation also? Can you throw some light on this? Because many struggle with this, like how to prepare for like NIT and how to prepare for even 11th and 12th. So how did you manage your time?
Okay, frankly, I did ISC for 11, 12. So I did commerce with maths. And I think it was a very big mistake of me to handle both the things together. But I feel if you want to really, if you're very sure that you can actually take arts also, then you should preferably go to a college where attendance is not very important because nobody's going to ask you to do 12 different aptitude tests, that is GATs, CATs, which are more important. So I think you should give more importance to that than to the studies in 11th, 12th. So I would say that you shouldn't do science and commerce and mostly do arts.
So what is your like what you are saying? Which stream you are saying it, Mehek?
Uh, I feel that if you're sure that you want to do designing, then you shouldn't go for commerce or science, but you should go for arts.
Okay, okay, no problem. Here one question came. I will take that question. My son wishes to pursue design as career. So can you please advise us what stream? Again, the same question, like which we discussed, commerce or science or else should be opted. Mehak, can you answer this?
Um, if he's really interested in going for like commerce, then it's fine. But I feel science is a big no-no with so much studies and preparing for your designing is very difficult with science. And I did ISC, so I know how difficult it is. And doing ISC doesn't really make sense when you don't need your 11, 12 marks. So
Exactly.
I feel you should do arts definitely if you want to um, pay attention to your designing as well.
Okay. So immediately next question is, but if we take arts, we will be skipping maths, and isn't math one of the mandatory subject for design?
Yeah, maths is very important, but 11, 12th maths is very complicated, and that is not what comes in the designing, any designing exam. Whatever you study till 10th, you can definitely go through that again, and you could use that for your exams. You don't need to do 11, 12th maths for that.
Okay, great. So the question which were asked like for arts or commerce or else any other field. So for that, this my opinion will be if you are not sure about like your plans, then you can definitely take the like aptitude test because the aptitude test clears the student's spatial ability. Okay, so if student is not clear about his all the options, so you can take the teachers help or any expert help for this, and then you can jot down all the options and then later you can decide upon, because we need to understand student where student is exactly. whether he is good in science or commerce. And again, the students' aptitude and interests are very important. So while taking this call, we need to understand all the students' background, right? So I will suggest that. Now my next question, Mehak, how your knowledge of elementary and intermediate got useful in this journey, because you have scored A plus grade. So what is the advantage of giving the elementary and intermediate during this like 8th and 9th standard? What is the advantage of these exams?
So when I gave my elementary and intermediate, my drawing skills got polished up, and I learned how to, do a lot of basically hand skills. That is the painting part, the drawing part, which will be very, very important in giving your designing entrance exams.
Correct.
And other than that, even in elementary, intermediate, we do a lot of geometry, and that is also very important for your drawing. So when I went to Sarita ma'am, like in my 11th and 12th, she didn't really teach us the basic drawing. So that is what you learn till your 10th. And after that, if like she helped us a lot with polishing our skills, but not the basic drawing. So that is, I think that is what I learned during my elementary and intermediate.
Okay. Now my next question to you, importance of like these institute, NID, NIFT, why these are top institute and special about these institutes?
So, NID, NIFT, these institutes give you very good placements, and they have very good faculty. They have very good teaching faculty. So, first year of the course is basically they don't directly start with you studying in the stream. So they give you a foundation course where they teach you everything in general, and then the student can definitely change their course. Like if you've applied for basically if you've applied for textile designing, and if after the foundation course you think that you might be good in something else, so you can definitely change the course. So that ways, if the faculty is really good and if they help you out, so that would be very helpful for you to for you in the future. So I think that is very good about NIFT and NID. And even how they teach you the practical knowledge. They have all the facilities to teach you so much facilities. Lastly, I would say the placements are also very good.
Okay, great. Nice information you have shared. Now we will come to your campus. Uh, can you tell us about your campus details? What all courses NIFT offers actually? Am I audible, Mehak?
No, ma'am, I couldn't hear the last question.
Yeah, I will repeat. Now, can you tell us about your NIFT Gandhinagar campus?
Yes.
What all the courses NIFT offers actually?
So, NIFT offers a lot of undergraduation courses like fashion design, leather design, accessory design, footwear design, fashion communication, and BF Tech. So, all these courses are there, but I'm from NIFT Gandhinagar, and in NIFT Gandhinagar, we don't have leather design and knitwear design. But NIFT
Okay.
Gandhinagar is the top NIFT for okay. So it's the top NIFT for textile designing all over India, because Gujarat is a hub for textiles.
Correct.
And when I joined that time, NIFT, Gandhinagar NIFT campuses, but today it's the eighth, and the best NIFT campus today is Delhi. The best, I'll tell you the best five NIFT campuses today are Delhi, then Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, and then Hyderabad.
Okay. Here many questions are in the
Um,
chat. Yeah, Mehak, you want to continue? Please continue.
Ma'am, should I tell them about the courses?
Yes,
So,
yes.
the courses that they offer are they'll teach you everything from the basics to the practical knowledge to they'll take you out on the field to work and how they'll teach you how things happen in real life in the industry. They will help you with your internship. They will help you with your graduation project as well, and will help you with with your placements. And you don't need to worry about anything. I think the faculty is really good, and they will guide you through your 4 years of and they will teach you all everything that you need later on in life with your subject basically.
Okay, great. Now, one question came in the chat box. As far as NID or a NIFT is concerned, how should one go with a static GK? And how did you prepare your portfolio? What was your schedule for preparing for entrance exam? How much time did you spend in design? And had you joined any class for 11th and 12th? So many questions in one frame. So you can answer one by one.
Um,
One by one. As far as NID or NIFT is concerned, GK, how one should prepare for GK?
so for the general knowledge, I feel you should know everything that is going on. Maybe past 1 year, maybe not more than that. But other than that, you should have the general knowledge for what famous maybe painters are there or famous art like the artists that work and their works that you need to know. There are like musicians maybe and things like that basically in the creative field that you
Okay.
should know.
So
That
all
is
about
who
the
are like
creative
really
field at
famous
least
and
we
everything.
should know, right, Mehak? All about the creative field
Yeah,
general
but
knowledge we
other than
should
that,
know. Okay.
yes.
So this is a very important question. How did you prepare your portfolio? Before that, my question, what is portfolio? Can you please tell us in detail? Because this is a very important one.
So every portfolio tells you about the individual's ability on how how in what way they work and their skills. So it doesn't just have to have your maybe like your drawings and your sketches. It can have anything. Like it can have your maybe you've made like a small sculpture or whatever you've done even in like before 11 12, like your basic drawings. It can have everything. It talks about you as a person basically. It's basically you on a paper or how you describe an individual describes themselves through their drawings. And you can so basically I would say this one thing that you should definitely do, which will give you those bonus points when you show your portfolio, is that every individual should maintain a book where he or she doodles every day, maybe on something they heard today and they liked and they've made a doodle on that. And the next day maybe they saw some article in the newspaper and they liked it and they made a doodle on that. So that is very important, because if you maintain a doodle book, so how many ever doodle books you have, in fact that is very good, because that will show your actual individual interest when you
Correct.
go for your jury.
Yeah. This like you told the point is very correct. We can like from the start we can prepare ourselves. If we are passionate about this field, we should keep all our records, right? So this is about
Yes.
the portfolio. Now, what was your schedule for preparing entrance exam and how much time did you spend in designing, Mehak?
So I give every day, maybe I gave like 3 hours to my paintings for my portfolio and to prepare my GK or my grammar. So every day I removed like 2 to 3 hours in the morning before I went for college. And that is how I used to go for classes as well. she used to help us. She used to take us out for excursions, and so that was also there. So I attended those every day as that class every day as well. So I did my GK and all over there, but other than that, my own paintings and my portfolio, I worked on myself.
Wow, very good. Now, one question is like there are different types of designing field. Which is better to opt for the career perspective, and how is the graphic designing field? Do you have any idea, Mehak, on this?
Ma'am, I can say about NIFT. So graphic design, fashion communication is there in NIFT for all the graphic design lovers, and everything in fashion communication is done digitally. And so if you like graphics, I think you should opt for that. And Delhi and Mumbai are the best NIFT campuses for fashion communication.
Okay. Mehak, one question is here. What did you include in your portfolio? Can you tell us in short?
So my portfolio had it had my canvas paintings. It had maybe 2 3 sketchbooks with my sketches. I went there for like a week, and I made sketches over there as well. So I had those sketches as well, and then yeah, that's it. And then I had my doodle books.
Wow, that's great. Now coming to again NIFT Gandhinagar campus, how is the crowd, hostel facilities, and I'm adding to this about, can you tell us about the faculties? Can you tell us about the placements, other activities at Gandhinagar, and how you finding the campus overall?
Okay, so NIFT Gandhinagar, Gandhinagar is a very safe place, and so the first year students, it's compulsory for them. So I've stayed in the hostel as well for 1 year, and the hostel it's actually very nice. The food in Gandhinagar, so they have a canteen where they provide you with 4 meals, and the food is very it's great actually. And even we have wardens who take care of us, and they're very nice. In fact, you can share anything with them. If you have any problem, anything, they're always there for you 24/7. And the campus is it's not very big, but it has a basketball court, and it has the hostel included in the campus, and it has the canteen. It has 2 buildings, and yeah, and it's pretty nice. The faculty is really good. Even they are very friendly. And if you have any problem, not only related to studies, I would say anything, you can definitely go and talk to your faculty. You'll get a mentor whom you could talk to whenever you want, who will help you with your studies as well as your personal issues if you have anything. And we have the cultural club. We have a lot of activities. Basically, there's a dance group. There's sports. There is sports that include basketball. There's volleyball. There is badminton. There is a lot of other sports as well, and there are so we have like literature groups as well for if you want to go for debates or anything like that. And we have and NIFT goes for a lot of competitions, and every year we have a lot of events basically. So Gujarat has Gujarat has a lot of have a lot of events, and from outside to help us. It's us setting up the campus and doing all the decoration to set up the campus. setting up the stalls, and we have artists that come. Did I miss something out?
Okay, and question to this, like, what are the companies, like, which are the companies visit this campus? How is the placement? Starting packages for like graduate students. I know you are preparing for postgraduate. I know you are not that much interested in job after your graduation, but still, if you can throw some light on this, it will be a great help for everyone.
I don't know about the packages really well, but so I can send the link to ma'am, and she can forward the link to everybody, where you can check the packages as well as the placements. But a few brands that are there for the placements are like Globus, maybe Go Colors, H&M is there, Zara, Raymond, Zomato, Arvind, and all the top brands are there. There are more than 350 brands that do offer the placements and all. So it's pretty good. The entire list and everything. I would definitely share the link where you can go and check.
Yeah. Does doodling include doodle of human figures also?
Yeah, doodling includes everything, like basically and everything and anything you want. It doesn't have to be fair. It is a doodle. It can be whatever you feel like that day or whatever you've read. Even your feelings through colors, maybe even something just very, very rough. You can just make something like that. And if you think whatever you feel that day.
Okay. Anything specific for cracking NID entrance exam and portfolio for NID? I think we have already taken, but so many questions are on like entrance. Mehak, can you give us detail what type of question comes in the exam actually?
Okay, so so there are two for NIFT there are two exams that we have to give. That is GAT, that is General Ability, which is the first round. For 2 hours over based of logic, and then the second round is CAT, that is creative ability test. For that they give you a lot of material and you have 3 hours where you have to make a model, something. They give you three four options and you have to make a model, and on the basis of the rank that you get in the first round, you get selected for the second round, and then you get a rank, AIR rank, and you can, through that you get your placements. Now for NID, there's a written exam, again GAT, which includes the general ability and there is a lot of drawing as well in both the exams, other than the GAT. And for NID, I think you have to go there and with your portfolio, and you have a jury panel where you have to go and show your work, and they will ask you a few questions which you have to answer, and on the basis of how your jury goes, you get the rank for NID.
So that will be a interview kind of.
Yeah, it will be an interview, but you will of course display your portfolio, your work over
Okay.
there.
So what question they ask, only on the basis of your portfolio or any other questions also apart from your model?
So other than the portfolio, they might ask in general about anything GK that is maybe related to what is happening in the country or something like that as well, or about yourself, and then they can ask about your work as well. Nothing much. It's just basically very much general knowledge. You don't have to like study or anything for that.
Okay. My very important question to you, Mehak, like how to believe in child if he or she is creative. Am I audible, Mehak?
Can't hear you. Voice is cracked.
Yeah, I will repeat the question. Now, my question to you, how to believe in child if he or she is creative? And uh, about your story also, how you like parents help you in for this field, how you chosen the commerce, how you choose the creative field, and how it should be like.
I don't know how you can say if your child is creative or not, but I think if they enjoy drawing, like for me, I enjoy drawing a lot and I enjoyed crafts and art and everything. So I always thought that I would go into something related to that field. But and I did commerce because I continued in Mary, St. Mary's. I did my 10th. I studied till 10th in Mary's, and then 11th, 12th also I did in St. Mary's. So frankly, that is that. But you can't really say if somebody's creative or not. It is what you're interested in. And like ma'am said, you can take the test or the like so you can find out if he or she is interested in doing something creative.
Yes, very correct, Mehak. You said actually the question been asked, so I will answer this question actually. If you are like not sure about your field, okay, and what are the like career options in creative field, one can definitely go for the aptitude test. Believe me, results are amazing. I did like from last 4 months, I did more than 200 counseling. In that, more than 100 counseling were like students are interested into creative field, but they are not confident about this field. Okay, and like everyone questions is like, are opportunities in this field? So I will say, like due to this pandemic situation, everything goes online, right? So we should not think कि अभी क्या होने वाला है. We should think कि course complete होने के लिए now student who are in 10th, who are in 12th, still the course get complete in 5 to 6 years, next 5 to 6 years. And we should think on though that level actually कि 10 से 15 साल में क्या होने वाला है. Down the line 10 to 15 years we should think on this. Career opportunities are always there. It's not only about कि science में ही career opportunities है. I will say all the fields are equally good, but student passion, interest, aptitude, strength, weakness, if they can understand it very well, it's really the results, they do the miracle. Okay, so just believe in the child and go for like student what they think, how they can explore all the things, because 10th is your exploration year where you can explore all the things, available options. Then you can definitely prepare for 11th and 12th, and after 12th next journey, but you have to plan it properly. So very important, Meg also told this ki student passion, interest is important. Mehak, one question came in this chat box. What is the fee structure for NIFT?
Ma'am, I will not explain it like this, but I can send the link to you again and you could share it with everybody.
Sure, sure. I will do that because I think it's available on the website, right?
Yeah, it is available on the website as well.
Yeah. Now, my question is to you, like, what message you will give to the 10th, 9th, 10th students and 11th, 12th students?
I feel you shouldn't really like if you're in like 9, 10th, you shouldn't really worry much about what you want to do later. But you should definitely pay attention to what your passion is because you are young and you have 11, 12 to do it and and see you like it, but 9th 10th you could definitely just enjoy what you're doing, and that would help you to decide what you like. You don't like don't put your mind, or just think that I have to do this, so because I want to do a good career, or because I'm interested in this. But so just enjoy what you're doing. And 11th 12th you have 2 years to plan out everything for later on in life. And for personally, I would say that I've seen a lot of people who haven't decided in 11th, so they came for the classes where I went for just 1 year, and the results were just as good. So you don't have to worry much. And a lot of people take a gap year as well, so you can do that also if you've not decided in 11th 12th, but just don't force yourself into anything, I feel.
Correct, Mehak. For everyone information, like Mehak is preparing for her PG also. She's completing her B days in 2021, and simultaneously she is preparing for M days also from UCED, NID. She's dreaming for, and she's also thinking doing it from abroad. Am I right, Mehak? Mehak, am I
Yes,
audible?
yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So me and Mehak met through the counseling actually. Mehak came to like what are the opportunities after B days? What can be the like specialization I can choose in PG? So Mehak, how did you got the help? Now all clarity came in your mind about the preparation and all after the counseling session, and what explore like all the exploration you did.
So so I was very confused as to if I should continue in textile designing, or if I should take up another course and do my masters in that, but in the designing field. So I spoke to ma'am, and ma'am introduced me to Poonam ma'am also, who's the head of Silica Institute, and she helped me a lot as to what exams I can give, and if you want to go to abroad or India. So of course there's a variety of demands of how you're going to make your portfolio, which is different for mostly every college, because they give you a list of what all they want. So Poonam ma'am has helped me a lot with that. And when I spoke to her and she told me about her students and how they are preparing, so it helped me a lot with what I'm interested in as well, because even Dina ma'am, she also has a lot of students who she talks to. So even she told me what I should focus on. So now after all of this, I have decided that maybe because NIFT is such a good college, and I've learned everything in the 4 years that I need to learn for textile that I can learn in college. So now maybe after this for my masters, I would not go for textile designing, because I've covered everything other than of course the industry knowledge, which I have to work and see. So because I've decided I will finish my studies and then I will opt for the job or whatever I want to continue with later. So I've started applying already with the help of Poonam ma'am and Silica, and I'm mostly applying for fashion communication and strategic designing.
Wow, very good, Mehak. Now the question in the chat box, which there are skip. Do you know, Mehak, any like can we prefer polytechnic for NIFT after 10th? Do you came across such option? Am I audible, Mehak?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yeah,
didn't get the question.
yeah, the question came in the chat box. Can we prefer polytechnic for NIFT after 10th? Do you came across such like combination?
No, I don't know about this.
Yeah. Actually, polytechnic is different. The student do this polytechnic course when they want to go in like diploma courses for engineering. Actually, there is no relation between NIFT and polytechnic actually. So these both the things are very different. Can any science student who has not exactly prepared for design can appear for the test and do well with maths and aptitude knowledge? Mehak, over to you.
Yes, definitely you can. Because GAT is basically general ability, so anybody can do it. It's not tough, and yeah, for the creative ability, you have to. That is the second round, so you have to prepare a little for that. But I think for the GAT, you can definitely go if you are good with your maths and your grammar and
Yeah.
GK.
Yes, true. Which foreign institute do you suggest and how to prepare for them? Actually, we have discussed this during the counseling also. Can you just name few of them, the institutes?
So right now I'm trying for Parsons, that is in New York. I'm trying for Rhode Island, that is also in New York, and I'm trying for a few institutes in UK. But so right now I've just started working like on my digital portfolio. So once I'm done with that, and so then I will start filling the application forms, which I have to finish in at least November. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. What other design exams are necessary to give to do career in designing? Actually, many I have a same question. Like when you prepared for NID, which exams you have given with the NID? If the students like is passionate about doing the career in creative field, so what should all the options are open and which exams he can give actually?
Ma'am, I'm not getting actually. So I just gave the entrance exams for a few colleges in India. That is NIFT. I gave Shrishti and I gave NID.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah, Shrushti is
so
also very good actually. Yeah, these are all options
yeah.
open. Again, I'm adding to this. If you are like want to do the career in creative field, then you can think. If you have taken the science, then architecture is open for you. That is again a creative field. Design is open for you. Then fine arts, BFA, Bachelor in Fine Arts is also there. You can give this exam also. More or less preparation is same. You can join the classes actually for this NATA preparation, for design preparation, for bachelor in fine art, BFA. More or less syllabus में थोड़ा change होता है, but yes, you can manage all the exams. You need to give different exam, but syllabus can be more or less same. But again, it's
Um,
depend on your priorities also.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would like to add to that NIFT also offers BF Tech, which for that you need to do science in 11th, 12th. So if
Correct.
you want to do tech, which is a lot of technology, they teach you how to make your own website and chatbot and things like that. So for that you need to know 11th, 12th science for,
Correct.
and then you need to apply for BF Tech.
Yeah, when the technology word comes, actually BF Tech, Bachelor in Fashion Technology. So maths is compulsory there actually. So it is the eligibility criteria you need to fulfill. Mehak, do you know about the animation in this field? Like, how is the animation different? Can you please share a little bit about this? The question came in the chat box actually.
How is animation? So for me, because I'm doing textile design, we don't have a lot of graphics and we don't do everything. We don't do a lot of digital work. But if you do fashion communication in NIF, they will teach you everything right from animation to photography and displays and everything like that.
So if anybody wants to ask, please write your queries in the chat box. I can take the question. Is digital portfolio compulsory to go for fashion communication? Do you have any idea about this, Mehak?
No, ma'am. But NIFT does not require a portfolio. For NIFT, you just need to give the first and the second round of exams. Other colleges like NID, Shrishti, and all these things require portfolios, but everything is there are no digital portfolios required. At least at my like during my time, we had everything physically because we had to go there and give. We had to go there and show our work. There was no digital portfolio as such.
Yeah. Which branch of design is growing fast and has more opportunities?
Ma'am, I don't know.
I
Like
can
right
answer
now.
this. Actually, I can answer this. Which branch of design is growing fast? Uh, Nothing like this actually. The passion of student, interest, aptitudes are really very important. Opportunities are there. We need to create the opportunities. Like due to this lockdown, pandemic situation, everything goes online. Everybody is doing the work online. So there are so many opportunities for this designing also. Like if we think on कि कुछ भी करना है तो हमें पहले डिजाइन बनानी पड़ती है. If you think of any product, electronics, like even fashion, so everything is designed by a designer. So there is no such restriction on this creative field. But yes, your hard work, your determination, dedication, discipline, all are very important. Exploration in the field, doing the hard work has no substitute. Then don't worry about the career opportunities. कभी ना कभी कुछ ऊपर नीचे होता है, राइट? Market is not stable as such, but down the line 10 to 15 years we should think on. तो क्या क्या आने वाला है. एंड सबसे पहले तो खुद को अपडेट करना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अपडेट योर सेल्फ एज पर नीड, एज पर मार्केट need is very important. So there is no such single formula for this career opportunities. Actually, we need to create this. There are many questions in the chat box. Let me take one by one. Mehak, this question is for you actually. Was design Mehak's first career option, or she had also thought of about second option? How did she manage if she had two career options in her mind?
No. So design was my first career option, so I didn't really think much, and I just got into the designing field.
Very good. Which question I should take first now? Can I know about the textile design, like what is there in it and what is fashion communication?
Textile design is basically textile designing is where you learn to make the cloth before a garment is made or before anything in your home that is something from like curtains to pillow covers, bed covers, sofa covers, everything. So everything requires cloth before it is designed by the designer. So the cloth has to be designed by the textile designer so that the fashion designer can design whatever with the cloth. So the making of the cloth is what textile designers do. So they teach you everything right from weaving to embroidery to CAD and every all the softwares that you need and all the hands-on practical knowledge that you need, everything will be taught. At least in NIF, we've been taught all of that, and that is about textile is about. And in NIF, textile is divided into two courses. I mean, it's divided into two specialities. There is textile for home and spaces, and there's textile for apparel. So if you do textile for apparel, if you specialize in textile for apparel, then they teach you more on how to, stitch for apparels after you make the cloth and everything related to that. And if you do home and spaces, that is what I'm specializing in. So I can work with architects and big for, like, because they have like big orders for theaters and hospitals and hotels, where they do need textile designers for the specialized cloth that is going to be used. And because there are different materials, that material knowledge that we get, we have so we have a chemistry and a physics lab as well in NIF, where they teach you everything from right from all the dyes to how a material will react to the dye, or how you test in the in the physics lab. We learn the how to get the weight of the cloth, how you test the cloth on its durability, right from the durability to how it will react to a dye, or everything is taught. So there's you basically cover everything in 3 years in textile designing. In fashion communications, so I don't have much knowledge in fashion communication, but fashion communication is everything is digital. They teach you all the softwares that are going to require in the industry and later on in your life. Everything from scratch will be taught. And they also teach you so like I said, there is animation. They will teach you animation. There is styling is also a very important part of fashion communication, because photography is very important. And to become a nice photographer, you will need to know how to style your model or whatever you are going to photograph. And you need to know how your display should be, and everything is taught. So yeah.
Yeah, Mehak,
But
questions are coming again and again. Can you repeat the places where you can go for the good courses? You have said Delhi. So can you repeat all the three, four places?
yes, okay. So I will let you all know the 5 top NIFT campuses. So Delhi is number one, and then there's Mumbai, there's Bangalore, there's Chennai, and there's Hyderabad, which are the top 5 campuses.
Yeah.
Again, when you get the ranks, so I will tell you when you go there. So after you get your rank, there are going to be placements, and from rank 1 to 150 is called on day one. And all over India, to all wherever the NIFT institutes are there, you have to go there. So I'm from Pune, so I had to go to Mumbai, and you will get your placement over there. So from 1 to 150, you definitely have choice as to which campus you want to go, according to whatever seats are there. Then 150 to 300 is on the second day. Then 300 to 450 is on the third day. And I feel that after the third day, after 450, if your rank is after 450, you don't have to worry. Like if your rank is under 1000, I feel that you will definitely get in. There's nothing to worry. But after the third batch, that is after rank 450, you might not get the campus you want. It might be difficult for you to get the seat in the campus you want in the general quota,
This
but
is
you will
very
definitely
important
get a
thing
seat
you
in.
have shared actually in terms of rank. So rank is very important actually. So you should be in like 400, 500 rank if you want the seat in like NID or
According.
NIFT, right?
No,
There
this
is
is only for NIFT.
correct, correct. I wanted to ask about BFA, which are the career option for it. I will explain this question actually. BFA is Bachelor of Fine Arts. In this three categories are there. Like one is your sculpturing, painting, and third is your about all about the animation and photography. So these three major, we can say, branch in Bachelor of Fine Arts. Now, any other question left? Mehak, can you tell us about, like, is there any reservation during admission for these NID, NIFT or UCID exam? Do you have any idea about this?
Other than the general quota, there are other quotas as well, seats for them, and there is NRI also, so for students applying who stay in abroad and applying in
Correct.
India.
Yeah, only general and NRI, right?
And there are other quotas as well, I think. Yeah, there are other quotas as well.
Okay. So for fashion communication is for this also portfolio is compulsory?
Yes, there is, because the first year is the foundation course. So you need in NIFT you don't need a portfolio, but if you want to go to NID, Shrishti, UID, or any other college in India, you do need a portfolio for all the courses.
Okay,
And
no
it does
problem.
not have to be your stream specific. It can be everything that you've done.
Okay. So many questions are coming apart from creative also. So I will request parents. I have entered in the chat box the link of the group. You can join our Abhinav Careers group, parents group. We have already the 17 groups are full actually. Now we have created 18 group also. So in those groups, you can get all the information related to all the career, all the latest about updates about the education. All your queries can be answerable in those groups. So please join those groups so that you will get each and every detail, because this session is for 1 hour, so it is difficult to take each and every query, but still I tried my best. I took all the queries, and I will request to join the group. I'm sharing the screen actually. This webinar series we have planned for you, because I want the parents and students to be updated. What are all the upcoming careers? Now, my next webinar is on Sunday, which will be for after 10th and after 12th new age career. And this webinar will be delivered by one of the renowned counselor, Dr. Shriram Geet. So don't miss this chance, because this is a like great opportunity for all, even for me to learn many things from Geet sir. So don't miss this. I'm going to share this about the webinar actually here itself. So all able to see this slide, right? So the webinar is on 1st November on Sunday at 11 a.m. Dr. Shriram Geet, a renowned career counselor who did 10,000 plus counseling, he's going to deliver. So don't miss this chance. And even I'm planning all the series. This is about the new age career. The immediately on 2nd of November, I'm taking the career opportunities in pharmacy. Then I'm taking the career opportunities in NDA. And on Sunday or Saturday, I'm lining up. Dr. Nathu sir will be there on this platform to give the details about the ICER, about the pure sciences. So please stay tuned and take all the updates from the groups or from all your like connection. So I will request all to join those groups so that you will get all the updates on the groups. I am also running actually all the groups from last 1.5 years, but the response from the parent, and Mehek, this is for your information. This is on request of parents that ma'am, please take the creative field webinar actually. So we thought we should take this and we will create the all the career opportunities. So this is like from parents request we have taken, but this was awesome actually. Mehek, you have given us a very good information which we can't, because the campus, you were there from last 4 years, am I right? So you can tell us your experience, and that experience was amazing. You have shared like small information to advanced information. So I am very much thankful for you for your like valuable time. Yes, I know you said in one time yes to my webinar, so it will be like great help for me and to the parents. So thank you once again, Mehak, and thank you all parents for attending this webinar. If you have any queries, like any queries on career related or any other doubt on education, so I will request you, you can WhatsApp me or you can join the groups and you can ask in the groups also. I'm answerable in all my WhatsApp group. So thank you once again and good night. Thank you, Mehak, once again for this all information. It was super awesome session actually.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Chalo, I'm winding up this and I will close this session. Chalo then, bye, good night, and all the best for your future, Mehak.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and be in touch. Okay.
Yes.